What's going on today, YouTube? It's Dumbreapping back once again with some more Death Stranding 2. And I've been doing some offline grinding while I've been away. And basically, I've been doing the 5-star grind, which I haven't gotten the Musician or West Fort Knot just yet. I have gotten all of Mexico and the Environmental Observatory and the government base. I did discover a new guy from the suborders and stuff like that, and the lone commander. I will actually have all of the new people that I discovered roll on screen now while I accept this order here.
On this occasion, you'll be delivering some heavy materials. You can use a tri-cruiser to transport them. Alternatively, floating carriers can now be fabricated. These carriers are ideal for taking heavy cargo across terrain ill-suited to vehicles. If that sounds good to you, try fabricating one and loading the materials onto it. And when you're not using the carrier for cargo, you can hop aboard and kick the ground.
Oh yeah, I'm pretty sure we know. And I've been using those to do my deliveries this whole time. We do have level 2 carriers. And we have all the way up to level 3 battle skeletons, level 2 assault rifles, level 2 shotgun. This is a lightweight shotgun. Goes all the way down to level 2 for right now. I have trank sniper rifles, a lightweight trank sniper rifle, and a silent lightweight trank sniper rifle. That's a mouthful. There, obviously, we know the grenade pistol, the big bore handgun, the SL, the silenced light machine pistol, and then the machine pistol with another silenced trank handgun. And I also have unlocked blood grenades level 2. I believe I've already unlocked that. I'm not sure. And from Mexico, I've also gotten the electric rod all the way up to the custom twin. There's also the custom high voltage as well. I'll hover over that. I also have smoke grenades, but anyway. Oh, and the lightweight assault rifle as well. I've completely skimmed over that, along with the bola gun, the sticky gun, back from the Bolka. But anyway. Oh, I also forgot to mention the big part as well that I did as well is this entire road, this big blue line all the way up here. I did dip into this area right here, but I only went right here. So I didn't go anywhere over here or anything like that. So no spoilers have been discovered or anything like that just yet. So let's get on, shall we? Hey, porters.
There's another porter here. Since you brought this site onto the chiral network, perhaps they thought they could make use of the additional data to make a safe run. Want to go and say hello?
How do I... Thank you? Can I, There you go, Bubba. Hell yeah. What's cool is if you actually go on foot a lot, you're actually upgrading Sam's overall skills. Stuff like that, endurance, carrying capacity, other things. This may be a bad idea, but... Anyway. Yeah, with the helpful little tool there is as well that hammer right there that's on the top of that, that means it's damaged. Just like that bridge. So, we no longer have to really go and hover over every single thing. To be like, is this broken? Is that broken? How close is that? They've made things a little more adept. And also, yeah, like I was saying, it is more community based. And basically, you can have, like, say, a bridge just sitting in the middle, like, you know, of your gameplay. You'll come back to it. You didn't even upgrade it, and it's been upgraded. And somebody else or other porters band together to help you out. It's really kind of an awesome thing, to be honest. Like that. Yeah, you can actually be helpful in contributing to other people's gameplay as well, because I've actually had a lot of people use some of the roads that I have restored even by myself. Was it supposed to, like, be looking at the thing? Was I looking in the distance for no reason? Yeah, it just goes on in.
Well done, Sam. I've never seen a
Alright, sweet.
monorail before. Think of all the
So,
stuff
mine
it
for
carries.
materials.
Alright then, why don't we extract some material?
Yeah, why don't we? Mine. 2,000. Ooh, that's gonna be a doozy. 4,800 at special alloy. Better be worth it. You guys better be freaking happy. Ooh, they're working. Ooh, look at all that. Alright, now
Very
what?
good, Sam.
Load the
Now all
monorail.
you have to do is load the extracted materials up.
Use monorail. Load the monorail with cargo and vehicles, and get aboard yourself. The monorail will also be dispatched from this terminal. Okay. So what? I load cargo. It'll be all right. Woohoo!
Now entering chiral network coverage.
This is actually awesome. Oh yeah. Sweet ride.
Cargo transported by the monorail has been placed in your private locker. The cargo can be delivered.
All right.
Did you actually manage to restore the monorail? Awesome! With it back up and running, you'll be able to transport materials from the mines. Right. Sorry. Let's take a look at these materials you brought. Would you look at all this? I think it's safe to say we'll have nothing to worry about for a while.
Oh, finally, we got the truck.
You never give it less than your all, and we're forever in your debt. Please accept this data
Oh,
as an expression
and
of our gratitude.
there's a view of another. That's the 4-star upgrade. You get the vehicle battery unit level 2. Cool.
We've upped the quantity of materials we keep on hand for you. Don't hesitate to use as many as you like.
Now display your current porter grade.
I forgot they do consume chiral crystals. Boost the floating carrier's maneuverability when ridden. Cool. And yes, this is my overall status right now.
Oh, here's a little something extra as thanks. I got them just for you. Figured they'd suit your style. They sure weren't easy to come by. A real collector's item, I hear.
What'd you give me? What'd you get? What'd I get? What'd you give me? Sunglasses. As part of the Gentle Monster 2024 collection, they are notable for their balanced structure, square shape, and simple black frame. The templates are adorned with iconic metal detailing fitted with special lenses that block direct and reflect sunlight. I wonder if that's like why everything's been so like bright if you're not wearing sunglasses.
We really appreciate your help.
That could be just
At the risk of
far-fetched.
stating the obvious, it's going to take an awful lot of resources to restore the other roads and monorails to working order. But at least with this monorail
All the
operational,
monorails.
you can bring us large shipments of materials with relatively minimal effort. That's going to go a long way towards getting other sections up and running again. We can fabricate pickup off-roaders now, by the way. I'm pretty fond of them myself. Sure. The monorail network was extensive and once stretched across a good chunk of Australia's coastline. But repeated exposure to timefall has seen it degrade significantly. And with the constant threat of BTs and armed groups, it's not been possible to repair the damage. If you happen to come across a track layer, be sure to feed it any materials you can spare. Even a small contribution will make a difference. Anyway, just something to think about. It's a large four-wheel drive vehicle, boasts significant cargo carrying capacity for the hard-working porter. The driver's seat is in an elevated position and exposed by design. This allows the driver to survey their surroundings more easily and engage enemies with small arms if necessary. You can customize it quite a bit too, attach all kinds of different parts as you like. That said, a lot of parts are still in development, but you'll receive their data as soon as it's ready. The schematics for this vehicle have already been shared with everyone on the chiral network, which means that we can look forward to other people drafting even more new parts. We're so grateful for the assistance, Sam. You've been a ray of sunshine on a cloudy day.
You managed to save the day, Sam. The people here now have more than enough supplies for their needs. They should be able to prepare cargo for the next delivery too. But first, I have some information to share with you. About Lou. Return to the DHV Magellan so we can talk.
Oh no.
Order completed.
Well. Hold on to your butts. It's gonna get a little emotional. Likes for everybody. I also got some mountaineering boots as well that give me like a cleat at the bottom. I don't know if you can see the bottom of my foot, but yeah. And also the artist in Mexico.
Hey, Sam. How's it going? I have updates for you, if you have time.
I take it you've learned more about Lou?
We followed up on the message Deadman left for you at the lab. About how there was another BB-28, not Lou, who, according to the records, was decommissioned 4 years ago. The first time you and Lou met was about 2 years ago now, when you were entrusted with a BB previously issued to Bridges Corp's disposal. And together, the two of you made it all the way across North America.
Deadman and everyone else at Bridges, they all called Lou BB-28.
Right. Because that was Lou's serial number. You see, we found the records for the BB storage facility. By cross-referencing the data, we confirmed that after BB-28 was decommissioned 4 years ago, Lou was assigned the same designation and placed into storage.
So what you're telling me is that instead of getting a new serial number, Lou inherited an old one?
As for Lou's mother, following the C-section, it seems she passed away. And that, pretty much, is the extent of our recent discoveries. Without a still mother to provide support, it makes sense that Lou was kept in reserve. But we still have no idea who approved the serial number reassignment, much less why they did it.
Higgs said there were things I didn't know. Maybe this is what he was talking about.
I think it could be.
I want to know everything about Lou.
You're playing his game, Sam. Chasing after the past is what Higgs wants you to do.
I need to know where Lou came from. I have to know.
If you're sure, Sam, I'll keep digging. In the meantime, you should get plenty of rest before your next mission.
Let's wake up. Okay, so that was strange.
Sam, it's Charlie. A new order is now ready for you. I'd also like to brief you on your next destination. And I believe that Fragile wants to have a word as well. Visit the delivery terminal in West Fort Knott to take on the relevant main order.
Dog barking in the background.
Extraction was successful. It was transferred to a sterilized pod and sent to a separate facility. Ready to proceed with corpse disposal? 1.
Getting even more freaky. That's a strange flash.
Sam, your next destination is the Northern Environmental Observatory. Like its Western counterpart, this observatory is a critical facility that will help us to monitor the changes taking place in the Australian environment. To bring it online, you'll have to navigate the canyon to the northeast of your current position. But before that, you'll need to link up another site en route.
Sweet.
Sam, the next site we want you to link up is called Rainbow Valley. A friend of Drawbridge is waiting for you there. Once the network connection has been established, they'll be joining us on the DHV Magellan. I recruited them myself when we first met in the UCA. You can pick up the order from the delivery terminal. I'm looking forward to seeing you both. Thanks again, Sam.
Oh, is it Hartman? Are we finally getting to meet Hartman? Oh, Jesus, 120. Well, at least this one has a back hatch. The one that I was using for my ears was just straight open. Let's hope this is a big rain idea. Yep, they still haven't added a filter for the people that are, you know, putting repair materials and other things. There's a map material filter for that, so I can't see these guys on the map. Cluttered. Because it's a lot of clutter trying to see things. Also avoid spoilers, things like that. Scrolling down. I swear if I have no choice but to navigate the game. I hope I have no choice. Alright, like... little butterfly. Alright. I hope we can make it go. Come on, bear. Think smarter, not harder.
Weapons detected. Be advised that usage is restricted inside facility grounds.
Hold on a minute. Are you Sam? Then does this mean the drawbridge has finally come to the valley? Oh, thank you. I'm glad you could make it. It's an honor to welcome you here. I almost can't believe how good this looks. Thank you so much. We'll be hoping to see more of you in the future. The next step involves a Cupid, yeah? Okay then, let's do this.
Glen Rain, huh? Rainbow Valley. Kojima really likes his names, huh? Ooh. Tar cannon. Okay. Device firing. Dousing them in a jet. Decontaminated tar. What the hell?
Now displaying your current order grade.
Okay. Continue.
The connection looks strong and steady to me. That cargo you brought along is going to make a world of difference, too. It'll allow us to proceed with our terraforming initiative. Hopefully no more towns will have to suffer the fate of the one down below us. Oh, we've shared our tar cannon data with everyone, by the way.
Is that the giant
I suspect
crater?
you'll find it useful in your own work. Try it out. See if it suits your needs.
Alright.
You probably passed the town I mentioned on your way up here. At a glance, it might have looked like nothing more than a cluster of massive boulders. But those were once buildings. Places where people used to live. As the desert kept creeping closer, the town was abandoned overnight. They'd been forced to evacuate. The few who were left behind became BTs. Still, at least the exodus went to plan. There are no void-outs at any rate.
Well, that's a good thing.
Tar cannons are invaluable pieces of equipment that we use to combat forest fires. Now, while fires are a common occurrence in this region, water is a precious resource. So these cannons were developed as extinguishers that utilize the tar contained within the earth itself. They leverage the tar's viscosity, making them one of the most effective methods of combating fire we have. When deployed on the ground, they can both extract and discharge tar simultaneously. You can pick up the cannon and use it on the go as well, but you'll be unable to refill its tar reservoir while doing so. If you find yourself caught in a wildfire, you'll need to figure out when to shoot and when to move in order to make it out alive.
Alright.
This region was once filled with lush vegetation, over which birds soared and serenaded, until all that beautiful life fell prey to sudden desertification. We swore to do everything in our power to bring back what was lost. Around the time we got started, the APAC people showed up. With their help, we've been able to achieve a modest measure of success. But moving forward, we have to find a way to nurture and protect what little we have on our own.
Yep. Alright, next to location.
Thanks for everything, Sam. You and Drawbridge have helped ensure that these lands will one day be filled with life again, however long it takes. In particular, that comrade of yours has performed absolute miracles for us. If you're looking to link up with them, you'll find them in the ravine on the other side of the river, directly opposite this shelter. Come back and visit anytime.
Right. Time to meet up with our comrade. Let's see.
Yes.
They should be around here somewhere.
Raindrops are falling on my head, and just like the guy whose feet are too big for his bed, nothing seems to fit. Those raindrops are falling on my head, they keep falling. So I just did me some talking to the sun, and I said I didn't like the way he got things done. Sleeping on the job, those raindrops are falling on my head, they keep falling. But there's one thing I know, the blues they send to meet me won't defeat me. It won't be long till happiness steps up to greet me. Raindrops falling on my head, but that doesn't mean my eyes will soon be turning red. Crying is not for me, 'cause I'm never gonna stop the rain by complaining, because I'm free. Nothing's worrying me.
I think I spooked her. I really couldn't say. I certainly haven't ever seen her dance like that before.
It won't be long till happiness steps up to greet me.
Go on, Sam. Follow her into that facility.
Do I remember her? I don't... Oh god, I feel like a noob now. Where was she from? She looked like to be immune to timefall and have healing powers.
Thanks for coming, Sam. I'm sorry about just now. I didn't know who you were at first.
You're the picture of health, Rainey.
You too, little man.
You got some kind of a trick for dealing with timefall?
Rainey, it's been too long.
Fragile.
Can't wait to see you again.
What are we waiting for, Sam? Let's head to the DHV Magellan.
Raindrops, huh?
Fragile. Hi.
Hi.
Nice to meet the old-fashioned way. Chirograms are great, but nothing beats a hug. Well, I'm sure you already know. This is Rainey. She's a good friend of the cause.
It really is a pleasure to meet you, Sam.
Nice to meet you too.
Glad to see you in good health.
And it's so good to see you all again.
Sam, Charlie here. You may now undertake your next assignment. You can find the relevant main order by accessing the delivery terminal in Rainbow Valley. Sam, your next order requires you to recover an escaped kangaroo, the subject of an important experiment.
Oh.
Seems the bushland area it hopped off to is one where the chiral density is extremely high, meaning you'll need to get it back to the animal shelter ASAP to ensure its safety. This is a ticking clock situation, Sam. I'll brief you on the details while you review your map. Accept the main order from this delivery terminal when you're ready to get underway.
All right, let's do this.
Hey, Sam. Charlie here. Since this is your first order involving the capture and preservation of animals, allow me to provide additional information. The kangaroo you're looking for is somewhere in this area. Once you've arrived, use your Odra deck to begin searching for the creature. You can transport the kangaroo in your standard issue animal carrier. No need to fabricate anything unique.
I got an
Get
animal
close enough
carrier?
to the kangaroo and deploy the carrier to capture it. It will be a bulky piece of cargo, but you should be able to carry it on your back like any other container. However, you will need to traverse some heavily wooded mountains as well as rivers and uneven terrain. Bear this in mind when considering what equipment to take with you. All right, time to proceed with route planning and final preparations.
There he is, sir. He's fast. A whole lot of time.
We have a situation, Sam. I'm tracking a fresh bushfire near the injured kangaroo's location. Clock's ticking. Secure the poor little bugger ASAP and bring the shelter onto the chiral network. Once the DHV Magellan can join you on site, we'll see what we can do about that fire.
Holy shit. Whoa. Ooh. Are those... Is that... I need that. We need to get out now. Let's go. Come on. Can I have this? Put away. Alright. Shit. There it is.
Hey, Sam, over there. I see the kangaroo. Get close enough to put it in an animal carrier for transport.
We got it. Alright. I don't think we'll probably have enough. Whoa. Alright, we won't have enough. We gotta get out of this fire. And then we'll have to figure out how to deal with the fire. That's awesome.
This was marked as a dangerous location on your map, Sam. We could get trapped here by the bushfire. Let's keep moving to ensure that doesn't happen.
Yeah, what do you think I'm doing? I'm pressing forward on the stick, like, all the way, doll man, okay? You haven't used your legs at all in, like, 20 years. I don't want to hear it. Stop it. Is this the end of the world? Porpoise. Crabs. Whoa! I don't think it's a good idea to make ourselves heavier. Just to really see where we're going. There's fires like everywhere. Fuck it, we're walking right over it anyway. Save it from the fire. Alright. Just keep heading in this direction. Gotcha. Something's gonna land on here in front of me. Something's gonna land on here in front of me.
I'm still not sure how we survived that. Anyway, we have a Cupid to connect, right?
That we do. And I took a tar cannon just in case. That took a lot of... We're affecting people with our signs, yeah. Like anyone else who's watching this should subscribe to the channel, please. Everything helps. It really does. The growth of the channel really makes it good. Any comments, likes, subscribers, anything. Any shares that you can get new subscribers.
Credentials verified. Welcome, Sam. Security
But
measures
anyways,
lifted.
enough of my
Weapons detected.
growth.
Be advised that usage is restricted.
Here's your
inside the
kangaroo,
facility.
guys.
You must be Sam.
Oh, a 3.
We've heard all about you from your friends at Drawbridge. Go ahead and connect us to the chiral network.
You got it. Alright, new strand. One more and we'll be there. Hope I didn't read that. Animal shelter. Lauren. I didn't know if it named the others. Sorry about that, guys. So, forest fires are now a thing too. That's so sweet. What do we just get? Decoy hollow grenade. Ooh. Oh, that's awesome, actually. That's really cool.
Thank you, Sam. Don't worry about the fire. Rainey will put it out for us.
Tell me though, who is she exactly?
It's been about 6 months now, since I first heard about the girl who brought the rain.
Whenever I stepped outside, the timefall came. There was nothing that I could do to make it stop. And they hated me for it. Including my parents, who told me to leave. I was the witch who brought the timefall. A monster to be locked up in a cage. A few even tried to burn me alive. The most dedicated witch hunters. I struck out on my own. I was alone for so long. In desperation, I enrolled in a special UCA program. Hoping to find purpose as a mother.
Hi there. You're safe.
But even after I got pregnant, I still couldn't find anyone willing to take me in.
I'm sorry.
No.
We need to leave right now.
Please.
God, get out of here!
No one wanted anything to do with me. All they saw was a witch, to be hated and feared. Until that day. I'm so sorry.
Hey there. You're Rainey, aren't you?
Who's asking?
Someone who's been looking for you. For you and your power.
You want my power? Why?
You're a pharmacon. Medicine that can harm, poison that can heal. It's all in how you use it. Want to come work for me? I believe you can save the world.
You do?
There are things only you can accomplish.
Only me. Really?
Really. My name's Fragile. And I'm happy we could finally meet. I'm here for you. For both of you. I'll be your umbrella. And together we'll show the world the hope in your reign. Come on. Who wouldn't want the baby to catch a cold? Come on.
Drawbridge is even more amazing than we'd heard. Thanks to everything you've done for us, the animals are unharmed and the facilities are holding up just fine. It's a wonderful relief. Anyway, I'll check your orders now. The kangaroo seems to be in fine spirits. You took good care of it, I can tell.
The story of Rainey, huh? And, yeah. Another song.
I can't believe you found this. We'd all but given up hope. I hope you'll continue to work with us.
Now displaying your current
That was quite the display, and that makes you really sad and stuff. But also happy at the same time because she's so happy now. And that was 6 months ago, apparently, so 3 more months to go and she'll be having her baby. Will they be having the baby in the game? Or next game?
The kangaroo you rescued seems to be alright, thank goodness. Oh, she's so very special to us, and we're relieved to have her back in one piece. Once she's had a bit more time to recuperate, we'll move her to the reserve next door where you can visit anytime you like. By the
that's
way,
cool.
We've uploaded our decoy hologrenade data to the network. You can trigger it remotely once thrown, creating a distraction that'll lure enemies away. It might just save your life if you run afoul of any troublemakers. It's where we look after the animals in our care. The vegetation around here didn't die out like elsewhere, and we still have a reliable water supply. After we screen each animal in our underground facilities, we release them into the reserve and monitor their health over time. When that kangaroo you rescued is strong enough, we'll move her up top where she'll be able to stretch her legs. That being said, changes in the environment can have a profound impact on many species, causing never-before-seen creatures to appear, throwing the ecosystem into chaos. Which is why we strive to preserve native animals here for future generations.
That's good.
Well, we first found her in an area with high concentrations of chiralium. How wild animals are affected by prolonged exposure is something we still don't understand completely. But it's thought this may be a key factor in how chiral creatures come into existence. So, you can see why our wee girl would be an invaluable research subject.
Right. Alright.
Cheers, Sam. You really helped us out. At this rate, we're poised to lose so many native species that predate the Death Stranding. And once they're gone, there's no getting them back. Between the bushfires caused by chiral cinders and animals behaving strangely and getting hurt, it's been pretty bad. But I've heard that these environmental anomalies might be resolved once and for all when Australia is fully linked up. So I've got high expectations
Hopefully.
for you and your friends. Speaking of which, how would you feel about assisting us with our preservation efforts? It'd be a simple matter of capturing any wild animals you see out on their own and bringing them to us. Even a few would make a real difference. Give it some thought, eh?
I figured you'd ask me that.
Well done, Sam. Return to the DHV Magellan and report to the bridge. I'd like to tell you a little bit more about Rainey and her talents.
Alright. Let's go end this episode off, shall we? Let's see what she has to say about Rainey. Learning.
When she's outside, Rainey's constantly surrounded by timefall. But within a 1.5 meter radius of her body, a different kind of precipitation is observed. We call it core fall. Anything it touches is restored to an earlier state. In other words, it has the power to heal and repair, to counteract timefall's effects. Sadly, people only see the timefall, and not the remarkable woman standing in the eye of the storm. Still no signs of growth?
I should be due any day now. If things were normal, that is. But the baby's still stuck at 7 months.
She has still baby syndrome. Have you ever heard of it?
I met a few preppers in Mexico that had something like that.
They're not isolated cases. It seems to be happening everywhere. Though who knows if it's a syndrome or a symptom of something else.
Simply put, the fetus stops growing at about 7 months. To be clear, it doesn't die, but it no longer moves, as if it's frozen in time. Several treatments, including C-sections, have been attempted. Unfortunately, removal from the womb invariably results in death. And while not all pregnancies are affected, it's yet another contributing factor to the already low birth rate. The Genetic Diversity Conservation Initiative just isn't enough to compensate.
You got any idea what's causing it?
There's speculation that it's due to an imbalance in the beach itself. I'm sure it's been explained to you before that countless individual beaches exist, a multiverse of beaches, so to speak, and that they are all governed by an upper beach on a higher plane. Expansion of the chiral network to cover the whole UCA may have inadvertently disrupted the link to that beach. Or so they think.
BB units were also 7-month-old fetuses. So it's not hard to believe that the beach might very well influence the unborn.
While I can offer you no concrete answer, I can state that the plan to extend the chiral network into the Australian continent, to take it worldwide, is also intended to help restore balance to the aforementioned upper beach. And in doing so, it is possible that we may resolve the issue of still baby syndrome.
So there's a way deeper purpose to this stuff, not just making a connection, solving what's happening with these anomalies and the unbalance of the beach ever since we locked away the extinction entity. No dream.
Sam, it's Charlie. You'll be happy to hear that a request has come in which will take you to your next destination. Unfortunately, no nearby facilities have the capacity to prepare the cargo. So it's going to be a long-distance delivery from West Fort Knott instead. Moreover, this request requires you to transport a large quantity of cargo. Careful consideration will need to be given to your route and your means of traversing it. You'll also need to think about what equipment you might need. Only then should you commit to a plan of action. Access the delivery terminal at West Fort Knott to pick up this main order. Oh, and the DHB Magellan can take you there, if need be. Just open your ring terminal and select chart course to request transport.
Oh yeah, of course, we have the fast travel unit now, or mechanic. But anyways, that's all the time I have for this episode. I really hope you guys enjoyed, well, what I have to present here today, to be honest, because I really don't know where I'm going with this, but I hope you like, share, and subscribe, and comment your favorite part if you liked anything. I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.